Hello, my name's Adam Petrie, and I'm the founder of Film School Sucks, and I'm an indie filmmaker myself. Along the way, I've made a million mistakes. I've really lost count at this point, and today I want to share 3 of the biggest filmmaking mistakes I've made in my career so that you don't have to learn them the hard way like I did. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to talk about is not working on my weaknesses. Initially, when I started filmmaking, I actually was very lucky in that I knew other people interested in filmmaking. The issue I ran into is that I used other people to cover my weaknesses. I was never forced to actually experience other roles on set. I specialized very heavily in directing and screenwriting at first, and I allowed other people to handle other things like audio recording, cinematography, and so on and so forth. Relying on others for their technical skills kind of leaves you at a disadvantage when partnerships dissolve. You are only left with the skill set you have. In the beginning, I really wish I was forced to do these other roles on set because I think it would have made me a much more well-rounded filmmaker and also helped me communicate with others interdepartmentally on set. I really don't think you should specialize early on because you don't really know what you're interested in until you try everything. Really expose yourself to everything on set, write your own screenplay, record your own audio, film your own movie, try acting, really try everything. And then once you have experienced everything and kind of have a general grasp of it all, then you can choose where to specialize after that. And I think it's much more valuable. So I would really encourage beginners to really take their time and learn step by step how to make a film all by themselves. Even if you end up specializing later on down the line, you have a good skill set to fall back on if you find yourself making things individually again later on. Don't take any shortcuts while learning this. Really hone in and figure out what you're bad at. Practice and improve on it over time. It doesn't mean you're ever going to be a master of that, but having a generalized understanding of even your weaknesses will make you a better filmmaker overall. Number 2. Giving up creative autonomy. In 2017, I had the opportunity to fund a short film through a local entrepreneur who was interested in venturing into film production. He read one of my scripts and was interested in making it with me, so I eventually joined his production company. Before that, I owned a lot of camera equipment and gear that helped me produce my own projects. Then, when I joined the production company, I sold the equipment to the company, so I became fully reliant on the production company to create my projects. Throughout the couple years that I worked with them, I wasn't able to get any of my other projects off the ground, and I ended up having to work on mostly the projects that they were interested in creating. I was no longer able to create things outside of the production company because I didn't have my own gear and equipment. It is so important for us as indie filmmakers to never relinquish control of the means of production and to always have our own camera gear and equipment so that we can produce projects independently if we need to. It's a really wonderful thing to find collaborators for your film, but if you become fully reliant on a creative partner, it is really stifling for your creativity and also limits a lot of the opportunities you have. Number 3. Waiting around for the right time. I cannot tell you how many years of my filmmaking career I've wasted waiting around for the right time to start certain projects. You must start with what you have access to right now. Don't wait around. Nobody's coming to save you. The cavalry isn't coming. You need to take action now. Time is a finite resource, and it's one of the only things you can't get back. You must start taking action now, daily, whatever you can do. Dedicate small chunks of time daily to writing or creating, practicing with your camera, learning editing, anything. Don't wait around for a full day where you can dedicate it to your script. Start with 20 minutes a day, build up slowly. Even if it's just 5 minutes a day, you're still making progress. You shouldn't be afraid to make small progress because it adds up and compounds over time. Don't wait around for expensive gear and equipment. You don't need that fancy camera that you've been window shopping for the past month. You can use the camera that you have in your hand right now, whether it's a smartphone, a camcorder, it doesn't matter. Start practicing with lighting, shot composition. There's so much more that you need to worry about in cinematography other than the camera you're using. If you want to learn how to edit and you don't have any footage, start using royalty-free footage to practice editing. Cut together montages of your favorite movies. Cut together clips of sporting events. I started learning editing by cutting together pro wrestling montage videos and posting them on YouTube. That's ridiculous, but like I got to learn the basics of video editing that way. So there's no excuses. If you want to learn editing, you can right now with footage available online. I cannot stress enough how important it is to be intentional with your time. So many of us mindlessly scroll Instagram for hours a day, myself included. And it's just kind of sad that it's so easy to waste time doing something you don't care about at all, but it's so hard to dedicate time to something that you truly care about. Making your filmmaking dreams a reality should be your number one priority. Do a time audit and write down every single thing you do in a day and how long you do it, and you would be shocked to find the places where you waste the most time. Then take that time and reallocate it towards your goals, and you'll start making progress faster than you can imagine. Please, please, please stop waiting around to create your film. Use the resources available to you now and start creating today. Waiting around is just going to lead to stagnation, and you're going to miss a lot of opportunities this way, and it's just better if you find ways to contribute to your goals daily. Okay, so to recap, this is what I'm suggesting for indie filmmakers. Start working on your weaknesses and get a generalized understanding of all the different aspects of filmmaking on set. Don't use other people to cover those weaknesses so that you can develop a more well-rounded skill set, learn how to communicate properly across all departments. Don't give up creative autonomy, maintain control of the means of production, always have the ability to create your projects independently on your own if you need to. And finally, once again, stop waiting around for the right time. Use the resources available to you right now and start working on your craft now. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, please like, comment, subscribe, and all the other things. And if you have any ideas for videos in the future, please let me know and ask any questions in the comments. I'd love to talk with you.